Hey everyone, how's it going? DJ Fire here. So this is something new that we're going to be doing here on the channel, is we're going to start doing DJ related product reviews. Wait a minute, we've already done that. And that's why you guys come here and check out some awesome, cool DJ stuff. Well, we have here a product, a brand new product, I believe, or it's a bestseller product kind of deal. From our good friends over at Betopper. They were kind enough to send this over to me to review and to show it to you guys. Those of you that are looking for a small compact moving head for beginners, this would probably be the perfect bet. Now this is kind of looking like a little bit of the ADJ Inno Pocket spots. This is a spot. This is a spot moving head light. Now what does it have in it? Well, let's dive in and find out. And it all starts right now. Okay, so right here in the box, as you can see, it is a nice little box. It did come in a giant box. I don't know exactly why they sent it in that box, but I would have just shipped it in a smaller box. So we're gonna open this up and see what's inside. Now I used to have some Betopper lights a long time ago that I bought, and I have since gave those to a bowling alley to use there at their bowling alley. All right guys, here is a clip of the 4 Betopper 7x10 moving heads that I had back in the day. They are now in a local bowling alley. The one thing I did like about these is you could actually get them by setting some parameters in the moving head settings to where they would only stay in front of you. They wouldn't go behind you. They wouldn't go too much off to the side. They wouldn't blind you. And that's something I think that was really awesome that Betopper came out with. And I do believe they still have these. If you're interested in these too, I will link these in the description below. Styrofoam on top. We're just going to kind of open this up sideways here. We get our instructional manual. So this is the model S or LS10/LS10N. So that's your model number. So you get that. Looks like we get a IEC power cord. Looks like we get a Betopper warranty card that you can scan Betopper's Facebook, their website. Please contact them for troubleshooting. We get the light. We get a bracket. Take the other piece of foam out, and that is it. So we'll just set that off to the side. Here's our bracket. Here is our light. This is just a little tiny mini moving head. So very, very tiny moving head. I have had many moving heads like this before. Very, very light. Probably doesn't weigh 5 or 6 pounds. Very light. Looks like it has 540 degree pan, and it has a 200 degree tilt. So it doesn't quite, that's one thing I'm noticing, is it doesn't kind of point closer down. So if you're gonna run this on totems, it seems like it does better here than it does there, or it might be just about the same. So it does do 540, so it's gonna go that way, and then it's gonna go back the other way. You can make this with moving the motors, it will flicker, it's weird. Okay, so it looks like for the, so this is the LS10. So we have on the back, we have a power con, or power IEC. We have a power out and a power in, or DMX. All right, so on the back we have IEC power in. We have a DMX out and a DMX in. Looks like it has 512 DMX signal. Looks like it has sound active auto, blackout. Trying to see where the DMX channels are. Here we go. How many channels do we have? So it looks like we have models, power supply, rating power. It's a 35 watt. So this is a 35 watt moving head. So Against my 70 watt, 75 watt, whichever they are, I think they're 70 watt Intimidators, 260s. This is going to be on the smaller end of that. So looks like we have 540 degree and verticals at 200. We have auto, DMX, and it has master slave. It has 9 and 11 channel DMX. So you can run this in a 9 channel or 11 channel. It gives you more operational. So the 9 channel just basically has your gobos, your strobes. 11 channel has your auto modes. You can control auto mode, sound active modes with the 11 channel. So depending on if you want to run this through a DMX setting, you are more than likely going to be able to do that and still control your. So we have about a 3.5 foot IEC, because this is a 4 foot table. So it is about a foot, a little over it's about a 3 foot actually. Yeah, we got about a foot there. So about a 3 foot IEC. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plug this dude in because I am curious. All right, guys, so here we are just basically getting the settings set up to get this thing to do sound active auto mode. For some reason, the microphone there didn't record the audio in this part, so sorry about that, but it's just basically us getting the moving head ready. It basically comes into DMX mode when you first get them out of the box. So if you want them to be in an auto mode instead of master or slave, you're going to have to do that before you can get these all set up. Especially if you have 4 of these, you're going to want to basically set one as a master, and you're going to want to select slave by DMX channels, or you can set different shows. There is 3 or 4 different shows, I believe. They recommend show 0, but I believe there's all the way up to show 3. And by having these, like if you have 4 of them, you'll be able to set those and make them do different things. Also, depending on the angle that you have them mounted, if you have them mounted straight down, if you have them mounted straight out, or if you have them mounted on totems, they're going to do different things depending on what show they're in. I will also say that any original O-clamp bracketry bolt and wing nut will fit on the little clamp that they provide with the light. I will say there is some very unique gobos with this moving head, some gobos that I generally don't see in moving heads. So if you're wanting something that's not the ordinary and you want something that looks a little different, that has a little bit different moving head, definitely check these out. Alright, so here is a little comparison between moving heads. We have a U-King 70 watt moving gobo. Basically almost looks identical to the Betopper one. The Betopper is a 35 power watt, but it is only a 10 watt LED. So you can see kind of comparison between a 70 watt and a 10 watt. I want to give a big shout out to DJ Mike James for letting me borrow one of his 70 watt moving heads for this video so I could show you guys a comparison. Now that moving head also has a color ring on it and illuminates a lot more. But the cool part is if you have Betopper moving heads and you have U-King moving heads, the cool part is they will DMX together, being that they have kind of the same parameters in their DMX programming if you do these in master slave or if you do these in basically daisy chaining them together without a DMX controller, which is the coolest part about these little moving heads. You actually don't need a DMX controller to make these things do cool stuff. Now I will say, when you DMX a U-King versus a Betopper together, sometimes the color combinations when it does half and half or even solid colors don't match up all the time, but sometimes they do. So if you're noticing that here, and I do notice that the colors are a little different, like the reds are not quite the same color red. The blue, one could be a little darker, one could be a little lighter. The yellows are kind of close together, but not quite. You can just kind of see here for yourself. Well, you know what time it is. It's holiday season. And if you guys are looking to save a few bucks and get two of these for a great price, you can go to the link below and you can get 20% off of a 2-pack from Betopper. That's right. Generally, they're $180. You can get these for $143 right now. That is basically $40 off the retail price. So make sure you go click the link below. Check them out. You'll be glad you did. Well, guys, so what are my ending thoughts of this moving head? So it's small, compact, lightweight, would be great for a beginner DJ, for a small church, maybe if you're looking for something for house parties or home parties, or if you have a little area that you have a band, this would work out great for that. For your bigger style DJs and bigger production teams, I wouldn't see this working for you guys. Especially with the low watt power and the 10 watt LED. It's not super bright. I feel like it's not going to fill up a super big room. As the beam gets further away, I feel like it's going to dissipate in brightness. But other than that, if you want it for a party, if you need it for any other thing, like small churches, for stage lighting, you know, stuff like that, which I do see a lot of churches using moving heads now, I think it would be perfect for that. But anyway, thanks Betopper for sending this over. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll maybe be checking out some more products from them in the near future. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. We've got some really cool stuff coming up here in December, working with DJ Mike James with an outdoor event with some big moving heads and all that kind of stuff. You guys don't want to miss it. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Instagram page. We got some cool stuff we're going to be posting on there. And go check out Betopper. They got some really cool stuff. Like, comment, subscribe.